guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back with a new video. This time it is our review of the upcoming season of the Challenge All-Stars Rivals. We're going to give our thoughts and opinions on the upcoming cast and the pairings that they have set up. So let's get right into it.
All right. As you know, they are giving out this rival season. So everybody is paired up this season, 13 pairs. So the first pair that we have is Adam and Steve. Adam originally was in the Road Rules The Quest. He's done 2 seasons, main seasons. Battle of the Seasons in the Gauntlet. He has 11 daily wins, one loss, elimination record, and he's been on 2 seasons of the All-Stars. All Stars 4 and All Stars Rival. And then he only has one daily win, one elimination win for that. And then we have Steve, who has been, or he started on the World Rules The Quest as well. The Gauntlet 2 is the only main season he's done. 6 wins, 2 losses, 2 eliminations, 1 win, 1 loss. 3 All-Star seasons. This will be his third. All-Stars 2, All-Stars 4, which he was in the final. And then Rivals, 3 daily wins, 4 eliminations, 3 wins, 1 loss. They are rivals due to last season we saw that basically Adam was mad that Steve voted for him, even though Adam literally did the same thing the week before.
Yeah, that was crazy. Adam made them rivals for no reason.
Exactly. Especially because Adam was like, they are best friends outside of this. They talk almost every day. And literally, I didn't have no choice but to vote for you because you literally voted for me. Yet you're telling me to basically go to hell.
Yeah, I remember Adam, his what was it? Unreasonable anger towards Steve.
Yeah.
So
So I
yeah,
don't I don't know how they will I don't know how the rivalries will play into like eliminations. I don't know if they would have to go against each other or if they would go against the other team because
yeah, I'm sure they'll go.
there's more females than there are males. So I don't know how that's going to work. I'm pretty sure there will be some type of equalizer elimination, but for the most part, I just don't really see them not working well together. Like, because they don't have a real beef. So it's like when you don't have a real beef, it's not really going to affect your teamwork. So
Yeah, we'll see how they do. But yeah, like you said, I think they'll make it like more gender neutral eliminations. Like I think they've done that before with All Stars. Uh like it would the what am I trying to say? That males can compete against females in eliminations and is more of an equalizer. Yeah. That's probably what they'll do.
next up, next up we have Amber B and Fessy making their All Stars debut. Don't know why they're on All Stars, but Amber and Fessy are both Big Brother players. Amber is a champ. She won Double Agents. She also did Spies, Lies, and Allies and Ride or Dies. 2 daily wins, 7 elimination, 5 wins, 1 losses. Fessy has done Total Madness, Double Agents, where he was in the finals for both. Spies, Lies, and Allies and Ride or Dies. He has 12 daily wins, 6 elimination, 5 wins, 1 loss. They're a rival because basically
Fessy the
Amber
hater.
existed.
Yeah, they're rivals because of Fessy. You said because Amber existed. Yeah, because she won. She was a champ, and he was hating, I guess. Um, because Amber literally never did anything to Fessy. It was crazy. And he was, I don't know, but yeah, that's a one-sided beef for real. I mean, it's probably not one-sided anymore because if
Yeah.
you hate me enough, then I'm sure we will eventually become rivals. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see this, but at the same time, I don't want to see Fessy just yelling at
Yeah.
another
Partner.
woman partner and doing that again. So that won't be interesting for me to watch at all. So hopefully that's not something that's happening this season and he comes differently. Otherwise, I don't want to see it, but if they could work well together and I don't know, then maybe, but if it's the same old Fessy, just blame everybody for why he lost something, then I don't want to see that.
Yeah. I will say, I guess because they are part of the newer generation, and the way this cast is set up, they do have somewhat of a cushion because they have people like Anissa, Devin, who worked with both of them before. At least Fessy. I don't know if Devin and Amber have ever been on the same side or Anissa and Amber, but because they are tied to each other, I'm pretty sure they want to utilize those connections, especially some of the people who haven't played the game in a while. But we'll definitely see. Like you said, I don't want Fessy to power or try to like overpower Amber, but I also want Amber to grow a backbone and like she stands up for herself. I feel like it'd be like too late for her to like stand, or when she does decide to stand up, it'd be like you're already in elimination. Now you're trying to stand up for yourself. So I just want her to be more vocal throughout the season and let Fessy know that this is a partnership. This you're not about to try to bully me into doing anything type of thing.
Exactly.
So speaking of, we have Anissa and Ashley. Anisha, they both are from the real world. Anisha is from the real world Chicago. Ashley's from real world Explosion. They both done multiple seasons. Ashley is a two-time champ. Anissa is a three-time finalist. She's done multiple seasons. I believe. I think how many seasons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 seasons and has not won yet. Um, 35 daily wins for Anissa, 28 eliminations, 14 wins, 14 losses. She made it to a final once in All Stars. This is her second time being on All Stars. This is Ashley Premier. Again, like I said, she's a two-time champ, three-time finalist, I guess that will say. 19 daily wins, elimination, 9 wins, 5 losses. I don't know where this rivalry stems
I
for
don't think this
from.
is a rivalry. I think this
Maybe it's a social media type of rivalry where maybe Ashley didn't like comments Nisa said or vice versa. Because I don't.
they're gonna have to explain it on the show because I've never seen this rivalry play out on the show.
Yeah, and they only did what 2 seasons together, which is Double Agents. No, they did 3 seasons together. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they'll have to explain it, or yeah, they'll have to explain it. Sometimes I feel like they be, yeah, like you said, pushing for the rivalry or stretching it out to make it make sense. Because we never, at least I don't think we've never seen anything between them two on show. But
yeah.
I don't follow everything on Twitter and stuff like that, so maybe something happened there, but I don't know. It's
Yeah,
hard.
that's what I'm guessing it stems from social media. Because yeah, but I am happy to see Ashley back. Hopefully she does well. Isn't Ashley part of the Lavender ladies, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, her
So
Amanda.
she got Shane in the house. I don't know if her and Dario was ever cool, but because he was cool with Hunter, so I don't know how that will play. But you know how whenever Ashley is in a house, sometimes her emotional state is a little triggering for a lot of people, so they be quick to like get her out of the house. And she's another player who's like quickly or easily paranoid. Like if she hears rumblings that she might get voted in, she starts to spiral. So hopefully she doesn't do that this season because I do want to see her kind of go far. So next up, we have Ashley K and Dario. Ashley is a champion. She done 2 seasons, Battle of the Seasons and Invasion of the Champions. 5 daily wins, 4 eliminations. I'm sorry, 2 eliminations, 1 wins, 1 loss. This is her debut. She's playing and partnered with her ex, so I think that's kind of where the rivalry comes in. At Dario is from Are You the One Too? He done Battle of the Bloodlines, Rivals 3, Avenger of the Champs, and Dirty 30. 7 daily wins, 4 eliminations, 1 win, 3 losses. Wasn't he? Didn't one of those losses was because of his brother, or was vice versa? You're mute.
I said I don't even remember because it's been so long since Dario been on here. Like
Yeah,
Dirty 30 was the last time we seen him, and
yeah.
this is
10
after
years, pretty much.
40. That's a long time. So I don't really remember.
Yeah.
But
Um,
that's what I'm saying. I didn't remember that they dated. I don't remember any like I remember them, yes, but I remember Dario more so for Are You the One at this point.
yeah. Ashley, I feel like is going to be well protected. She has two of her castmates and um two people she won with, so she got that for her. Again, like we said, she hasn't played in a while. So I don't really know. I don't even remember her on Invasion of the Champs. So
Mm-mm.
I don't even know how she plays individually. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing them. But hopefully Dario, I remember him being a hothead, so hopefully he has calmed down. Hopefully this is a nice little redemption arc. I feel like they're trying to test. I think for him, they're trying to test him to see if he can come to the main season, and I think that's
Yeah.
kind of where some of these other casts are being pulled from to see
It
if they
has
can
to
come back
be.
to the main season.
Yeah, because they bring in like I don't know, All Stars really has lost its not like what
They
it is.
lost the plot, literally.
Yeah, yeah, they lost the plot, really, because I don't dislike Dario or Ashley, but I think they should be on the main season in a sense if you're going to bring them back because like I mean Dirty Dirty wasn't that long ago. I don't really remember them that well from it, but I'm saying it wasn't that long ago. And All Stars, I really think should be more of a nostalgia thing and people who are very, very
Removed from the game.
removed from the show and were pivotal for their seasons back in the day. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. People like Ashley's only done 2 seasons. Yes, she won one, but she's only done 2 seasons so long ago. I don't know.
yeah. I feel like so I agree that certain players, if they've been removed from a long time, then yes, I feel like they have a way to go on All Stars. But I also feel like now they're using All Stars as a testing ground to
Yeah.
see if players can go back to the main season. Like Ashley, I think she deserves to be on All Stars because she's been removed. But Dario, I feel like they only put him here is to see if he can go back at the main season now that Nelson's is gone. Hunter, I believe, is blacklisted and or banned. So they need Corey to kind of, have one of his young bucks to come back and type of thing. And they kind of want to gauge where Dario is to kind of see. And it's another player too that's like that, where I think they use it this season to see how the audience will react to him being back. And then most likely they'll move him to the main season.
Yeah.
So,
And then it don't help that all these shows are on different platforms and
but now they on one. They on MTV this
you
year.
know,
So
MTV now. Well, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, that's fine now. Yeah, that makes sense. It should all they always need to be on one. I don't got time to pay for different subscriptions now.
we have Beth and Johnny. Beth has done multiple seasons, so has Johnny. Johnny has been on pretty much every season since she started her All Stars career.
Yeah.
Um, she both of them have done multiple All Star seasons at this point. Um, I think Johnny is I think she thrives better in All Stars, but now that All Stars isn't the way All Stars was set up when she did win 2 and 3, I don't know because Johnny is not looking as. I'm not saying she's bad, but it's not the same Johnny that was hungry in season 2 and even season 1 of All Stars, like wanted to prove herself. Also, her and Beth have a rivalry because Beth thought Johnny was cheating, and Beth was calling her out for that, and then she ended up going home. Um, so I don't know. I don't know how they will work together. I feel like they would have to have some type of conversation beforehand.
Mm.
But yeah,
Okay, Johnny Bell. I mean, I like Johnny as I like Johnny in general and Beth for like the drama in the house and stuff.
hmm,
She like Johnny is more a competitor and but Beth is still good for the show as well because she creates the storylines and gets the people going.
yeah. So next up, another pair that should not be on here. Corey and Big T. Big T is known from Shipwreck Battle of the Islands. She has been on World of the Worlds 2, Total Madness, Double Ages, Spies, Lies, and Allies, and Battle for a New Champion. 4 daily wins, 8 eliminations, 3 wins, 5 losses. Corey came from 12 Days of Christmas, Spies, Lies, and Allies, Battle for a New Champion, where he was a finalist. 4 daily wins, 3 eliminations, 2 wins, 1 loss. They're rivals because Corey basically showed his ass last in Battle of a New Champion
Mhm.
and was like just very
I'm
distasteful.
gonna betray Big T and Melissa, and we was all like, "What?"
Yeah, it was very distasteful. So I guess this is supposed to be his redemption arc. I don't see him and Big T winning, honestly, unfortunately. I feel like Big T needs a partner that she can trust and that will push her in a good way. And I think Corey, I don't know. I just don't see them really working out, especially now that Melissa's in the house too. I don't think she's. I'm not gonna say she's gonna influence Big T, but I'm pretty sure she'll make sure that Big T doesn't really fall into trusting Corey.
Yeah, I mean, well, but they on the same team. If it's gonna play out like traditional rivals, they're on the same team, so she got to put some amount of trust in him
Yeah,
because
I feel like
he's
that
not
she
going
gonna put
against
some
her.
trust in him, but at the same time, it's not gonna be to a point where she'd be like, I trust that he's trying to like protect both of us type of thing. Because I'm pretty sure Corey L is going to be having some underhanded deals and stuff of that nature.
Mm.
Because I just don't trust him after last season. He's another person who just very distasteful.
He's very distasteful. Mm.
Next up, speaking of people who like to cause some drama, we have Davon and Shane. Davon is known from Big Brother 17. She's done Final Reckoning, War of the Worlds. 3 daily wins, 70 eliminations, 5 wins, 2 losses. Shane is from World Rules Campus Crawl. He's done Battle of the Sexes, The Inferno, Battle of the Sexes 2, Fresh Meat, Invasions of the Champions, Vendettas, and Final Reckoning. He has 35 daily wins, 8 eliminations, 3 wins, 5 losses. This is both their debut in the All Stars, and they both are firecrackers. They both say what needs to be said, and Shane says what people are afraid to say.
Mm. Okay.
So I think, and then their attitudes and kind of like their temperaments kind of created their rivalry. But I think if they put down their egos, I do see them being a strong pair.
Yeah. I'm happy to see Davon. I like Davon. We haven't seen her in a minute, so I'm okay with her being on All Stars.
I'm not. I want her to be on the main season. I feel
Well,
like she
but I
should
think this
be.
is someone who will. I think they'll call for the main season after this. I do think she could be on the main season as well.
Mhm.
But anyway, I can see her. I
Yeah.
like Davon, so
I
I'm
mean,
happy.
the challenge is still cutting her a check because she's on the official podcast. So, I mean, she's still within like the call. So,
Yeah.
I think it's just her choosing when and when not to accept the call.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I was gonna say I feel like it's more probably has been her decision than anything as far as why she hasn't been on the season because they obviously MTV in general has a relationship with her. And so yes, maybe she just didn't want to do those long stints on the main season. So I'm happy to see
yeah.
Davon back.
Because I think this film in 3 months. I think from May to like July or something. So two people who definitely do not deserve to be on here. Although,
They
but
were just on the last, well, not Leroy, but Devin, we just saw
Leroy
you.
was on last season. He just didn't make it past the invitationals.
Oh, Leroy wasn't 40?
Yes, he was in
I
40.
forget. It's the season been on
But
so long.
we have Devin, who is known from Are You the One? He has done several seasons, Rivals 3, where he was a finalist, Dirty 30, Vendettas, Final Reckoning, Double Agents, Spies, Lies, and Allies, where he was a finalist, Ride or Dies, where he won, and he was just on the most recent season, Battle of the Errors. 13 daily wins, 9 eliminations, 6 wins, 3 losses. Leroy is from the Real World Las Vegas. He's done multiple seasons, multiple time finalists, 5 time finalists. He's done Rival, Battle of the Exes, Rivals 2, Free Agents, Battle of the Exes 2, Battle of the Bloodlines, Rivals 3, Dirty 30 Vendettas, which was another rival season, World of Worlds, World of Worlds 2, Double Agents, Battle of the Axis, not Battle of the Axis, Battle of the Errors. 25 daily wins, eliminations 15, 9 wins, 6 losses. He was just a finalist on All Stars 4. Now he's back. They said if there's a rival season, Leroy is going to be on it at this point.
Because are Leroy and Devin rivals?
I think they had a little falling out in Battle of the Errors. I think that first moment, like the first, and within the first challenge, I think they disagreed or something like that, but not enough to be a rivals.
Yeah, that's
Especially when they could just be on the next season and then battle out whatever rivalry they had.
yeah. I didn't know they had a rivalry, and if it happened on Battle of the Era, it was so quick I didn't even remember.
Plus, Leroy
So
was gone a long time ago, so paper, I think they're a strong team. Leroy with the muscles and Devin with the brains. So I mean, this might be a team to beat.
yeah, I'm
So
about to say they probably are going to do well, and like even as far as Braun, Devin has.
not to get slept on, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
He
about to say he's proven himself in physical stuff recently. He was always saying like, he is more the brains, but he has done these challenges recently that are for like the quote unquote strong people and done
Mhm.
super great.
So next up we have Frank and Sam, who are both one-time champs. Again, well, let me get into there. They're both in the Real World San Diego. Frank did Battle of the Seasons where he won. He was a finalist in Rivals 2, and then he did Free Agents, 6 daily wins, 3 wins in general for eliminations. Sam only did Battle of the Season. She won, as of course, San Diego won. Daily wins, she has 4 because it was team wins, and then 2 wins for elimination, again, teamed. Um, so far, only Sam has been in team challenges. The main reason they're a rivalry because, of course, Frank was being rude to Sam during that final, pushing her up that sand dune and just kind of belittling her and all that. But again, I think they only brought Frank on this season to see if they or how the audience react before he goes back to the main season.
Yeah, with them, I will say this is kind of truly what I think of when I think of like all stars as far as people we ain't seen in a minute.
Yeah.
We ain't seen them in a minute. So they have a rivalry um from the game anyways. And yeah, this is what I'm not somebody we saw yesterday on the last challenge. That is
Yeah.
not what All Stars is, at least to me. For Frank to only have done 2 challenges, he was very
Three.
memorable. There's only 2 listed. Oh, three.
Three.
Sorry. Even 3 though. To only have
Yeah.
done 3 challenges,
Yeah,
he
he was
he
a
was very
staple. He was
memorable. Like it's people who've done several, and I'm like, who is that?
yeah. I think he definitely left before he hit his prime. I think he could
Yeah.
have been up there with like the Karas, like the second gen of like not necessarily the OGs, but like the next gen of like
Yeah, he would have
challengers.
won
But
again by now if
when
he would
he
have kept going.
is he part of Jordan? I guess he would have been like with Jordan,
Yeah, I think around the
Tori.
same time as
Yeah.
Jordan. Yeah.
But I do think this team, unfortunately, is a little unbalanced. Not saying that Sam is gonna hold Frank back, but just from what I recall from Battle of the Seasons, she wasn't the most strong player. Um, so I don't know how they're gonna work as a team, and especially hopefully Frank worked on his attitude, but you never know in these games because even Jordan, somebody who's not necessarily, how I guess when you're a competitor and you want your partner to put out their best. So sometimes you get a little,
Yeah.
Jordanish. So next up we have Katie and Veronica. Katie and Veronica has done multiple seasons. Veronica is a multi-winning champ 3 times. Still kind of don't see how, but back in the day it was a different game. Um, I don't think they have a rivalry anymore. They've played in the same games before
Mm.
together, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and they both have done All Stars together as well, right? No. Oh,
No.
they never did All Stars together.
I guess they haven't done seasons together either. Oh, they did
They
the
have to have
runs
done
together.
seasons together for them to be rivals.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. They just keep playing that one clip of them with Veronica holding the towel and all that. So I don't think they necessarily their rivalry will hinder their relationship. I think it's going to be a learning curve to like build a relationship, especially since they haven't played the game together in so long.
Mm.
So I think that will be the only thing that will really hinder them.
Okay. Yeah. I am interested to see this duo to see where they place and if it's more of a social game because Veronica I think knows a lot of people especially from like back in the like old day like the OG challengers
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Veronica knows everybody in the house at this point.
and Veronica has played on more recent main seasons.
So next up, we have Kellyanne and Sylvia. When I was looking at this, I was like, we always sleep on Kellyanne. Apparently, maybe we misremembering Kellyanne because with her stats, it's not given what she displays in the seasons. But Kellyanne is from the Real World Sydney. She's done the Island of Ruins, where she was a finalist. Battle of the Bloodlines, Rivals 3, Battle of the Exes, one daily win, nine eliminations, five win, four losses. She's a two-time finalist for All Stars, All Stars 1, 3, and now she's going to be on 5. So she does every other All Stars, it looks like. Three daily wins, one elimination loss. Sylvia, again, World War Skeletons, Evasion of the Champions, Vandellas, and Final Reckoning, where she was a finalist. Three daily wins, six eliminations, five wins, one loss. Second All Star appearance, two daily wins, one elimination loss. I don't recall them having a rivalry. I think because of the way the house was set up, they probably just saw
From All Stars
difference.
3, I think, yeah, from All Stars 3, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was like how the alliances fell. I don't know,
yeah,
Kelly always end up in the minority alliance somehow, some way.
yeah.
Some way. And I always be rooting for Kellyanne because I just want her to win and come out on
But she,
top.
that's what I'm saying. We always say that, but she makes it to the final every time. So
She make it to the final, but she be in still in like the underdog. She always is the underdog. Like even though Kara is sometimes the underdog, there's been seasons where Kara has run an entire game before. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Kellyanne always is the underdog, and I'm like, how? How? Like how did everybody just collectively be deciding to turn on Kellyanne? I'd be so
yeah.
mad.
Next up, we have exes Melissa and Nicole.
This is gonna be a team to beat for real. I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
they're
think
gonna be
so.
a good team to beat. Melissa is strong, and I think Nicole is strong as well. I think.
Nicole doesn't play the game with her head at all.
Oh, I
So
still think
we
they're gonna.
saw how she performed last season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think they have potential. Nicole, not Nicole, Melissa does have people in the house I think she can lean on. She has Big T and by extension, Corey L. Um, didn't she have a beef with Nani? Yeah, I don't know if Melissa has too many people in the house that can
Yeah.
protect her per
No,
se.
I think she's probably gonna be more so in that role because I think her and Nicole would do well, but Nicole knows people and is cool with people, so by extension, she know them people.
Yeah, so we'll see.
So be
Um, but yeah, I can't really say this is going to be a team I would have to watch and kind of see how they do before I can get really assess them because I feel like they play their games two different ways. So
yeah. Melissa is from X on the Beach UK too, and then Nicole is from Real World Skeletons. That was Real World Skeletons.
it
I,
was a long time ago. I
long
was
time
in high
ago.
school. And last, I believe, we have Nani and Turbo. Again, I don't think this is a rivalry. I think this is just miscommunication and the way the alliances fail. Because I'm pretty sure what not Turbo got mad that Nani was trying to calm him down.
Yeah, and then I think it was a misunderstanding. It was a misunderstanding on Turbo's part, and then he was mad at Nani. Um,
Yeah,
so I think they are gonna hopefully come together quick and squash that if they have
yeah,
not.
because I
Should have
feel
come
like
before.
if they because they've been partners before, so we know they can work together, and we
Yeah.
know they went far together. So all they really gotta do is just be like, just squash whatever misunderstanding they have, and they literally are the team to beat outside of like Devin and Leroy. But we already know Nani is protected from pretty much all sides of the house at
Mm,
this point. She has some connection with somebody in some way, shape, or form in this house.
mm,
Um, so yeah, I'm not always the one. Me and Nani have a love hate relationship, but I'm actually kind of ready to see what she would do because she's, I want to say, the dominating female in the house as it stands, outside of Ashley,
mm.
$1 million Mitchell.
Because Nani has so many alliances and relationships.
Yeah, so we know she can get to the finals. She's been to the finals several times. The
Mm,
only thing that always stops her is either the guy she was messing with or the woman she was messing with, or she's sacrificing herself for somebody else. But this season, she doesn't, outside of Leroy, is like her number one. But
mm.
outside of that, she doesn't have Casey in the game, so that's not hindering her. So I don't see any reason Nani shouldn't push to the final and not win, at least.
Yeah.
And then Turbo is just a beast. Like, ain't no
Mhm.
stopping that man.
Yeah. Even when he should stop, he don't stop. So
Yeah, and I think Turbo is another one they're trying to gauge. I will say they kind of did him bogus on Ride or Dies. I will give them that. That elimination I do think was a little unfair because literally the whole house was helping Horacio and Olivia with that puzzle.
yeah. I don't think they should be able to help from the gallery up there.
Yeah,
That was too
especially
much.
to that extent.
Yeah, that
Like the
was too
nice little
much.
hint or two, like slow down, check what you're doing, look at it again, those type of things. Yeah, but
But
y'all was
not like
literally
plus
memorizing the
plus
puzzle for them and then
yeah,
telling them that piece go there, that piece go there. So yeah, I will say in that instance, like they did Turbo wrong. But
yeah,
I do think they're trying to see if Turbo with an attitude adjustment can go back to the main season.
main season. Yeah, yeah. Act right, Turbo.
Right. And that's all 13 pairs that we have.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for All Stars. I want to see what they're gonna make for like the rules for this rivals, how they're gonna do it, how it's gonna make it fair for male teams versus is there male teams?
Yeah.
There is.
Steven Adam,
Okay, yeah. How they're
Leroy,
gonna make it fair
Devin.
for male teams versus uh teams with two women and mixed teams. So I just want to know how they're gonna do it to make it like not an issue.
Yeah. I will say if they do these rival seasons, I wish they would start. Like I get it if you do like an elimination that is a considered an equalizer, but even then, there's still advantages that would kind of skew to like one gender or another.
Mhm.
But I wish they would like make the teams more even. Like if we have three male teams, three female teams, and then three male female teams, or something like that, or four of each. That way, I don't know. It's just a little bit more even, and that now we don't got like a guy team going against a woman team. Like let's say, for example, I'm pretty sure they want to do a hall brawl or a pole wrestle, so that then eliminates like the physical challenge. But let's say if it's like the not challenge with those heavy ropes, it skews more towards a guy being able, not again, not necessarily, but more it skews more to a guy being able to carry those ropes a little bit more, doing knots versus like women, definitely like somebody like Melissa, or not even like a Melissa, we know, like a John Nay in the Beth, like those are small women, petite. So like those against like an Adam and a Steve, like that's just not fair to me.
Yeah, we'll see how they do it. But this starts in the new year, right?
Yep, January 25th, January 29th.
Will I be back? Oh, we'll be back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I will say this is still a little bit more fair than last season when they had Jordan on there. Because
Yeah.
but
So
yeah, but we will come back with our next video. Please like and subscribe. Let us know what you thought of our review and recap of all of the upcoming challengers. And we will see you on our next one. Peace.